Good morning, wrestling fans, and welcome to PWR Today. It's Friday morning, November 12th, 2021. The man they call Meathead and the M.O.T.I, the Matthew on the island, Matthew Thomas. Aloha.
Wait a minute. Let me Matthew on the T. It's T, not D. Yeah, that works. I was just making sure that the acronyms lined up. But yeah, good job. I like that, Meathead.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing? How's island life?
It's good. I do have an award though. A reward rather. Anyone who finds a pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses on the island of Maui is actually entitled to two Thomas tenders. There's a reward for a lost pair of sunglasses. So any listeners around that way, just please keep your eyes out for sunglasses.
Well, I mean, remember they are a hospitality type of area, but once you get into the back, I mean, we've all seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall. You might get your ass kicked. We'll have to see about that.
That's par for the course.
Matthew, real quick, tell us who sponsors this great program before we get into breaking down Full Gear for tomorrow night.
Oh, that would be Collar and Elbow brand, available exclusively at collarandelbowbrand.com. And if you want to save money, maybe buy yourself a pair of sunglasses, enter promo code Linda, K-L-I-N-D-A-K-A-Y. Save 10% off of your order.
You know what we didn't ask Linda? When Linda was driving down there, obviously she was listening to her own self, because we recorded, then she drove down. But we should have asked her to ask if Collar and Elbow accepts Matthew Tender.
Or Thomas Tender.
Thomas Tender, Matthew Tender, Shackles.
No, well, I think
Shingles.
Al's gonna be at Blizzard Brawl. So I mean, I think business like that's better done face to face.
Gotcha. Fair enough. We've got a big pay-per-view coming up tomorrow night. Normally, we would start talking about SmackDown for tonight and Dynamite for tonight. We're going to skip both of those, and we're just going to go right into the proper pay-per-view. 9 total matches on the pay-per-view plus a buy-in. Everybody at AEW is working. Everybody that should be on the card is on the card. There are plenty of matches, titles on the line. Every belt's up for grabs. So, Matthew, let's start first with the buy-in. It'll be Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter taking on the team of Thunder Rosa and Hikaru Shida on the buy-in live on YouTube. Predictions?
Let's see. I think the first team you mentioned is going to take it.
Nyla Rose and Jamie Hayter?
Yes. That's who I've got that's where the smart money's at.
Okay, well, the smart money's on getting the crowd excited for match number 1, and that'll be the winners, Thunder Rosa and Hikaru Shida. Getting everybody up and running. Now, just announced on Dynamite is the team of Pac and Cody Rhodes taking on Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo. There's a strange alliance going on between El Idolo and Black. We're not sure what it is. Is it money related? Is it, they are connoisseurs of fine wine? Who knows? But they're teaming up against Pac and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I don't see a team with Cody right here picking up the victory. I think they're going to use that to further the storyline of whatever they're doing with Cody right now. So Black and Andrade, I think, picking up the win here.
Okay. You know what? I would want to disagree with you, but I can't because the smart money is on Malachi Black and Andrade El Idolo. I think they keep Black strong, and Idolo technically is strong as well, but Cody Rhodes can handle the loss, and Pac be able to go right back into the mix again and can take that loss as well. All right, how about Falls Count Anywhere? It's the Super Click, the Young Bucks and Adam Cole, baby, taking on the team of Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage. Now, in this match, we have people that have the Young Bucks. We have people that have Christian Cage, and I thought one of us picked up Adam Cole. No, it doesn't look like. Nobody has Adam Cole yet. But there are PWR draft points available in this match.
Yeah, you know what? You must be on a certain type of wavelength because this brings me to a perfect spot for my announcement of my dropping of LA Knight to pick up Adam Cole, huh? You didn't know that was coming, did you?
What? Dummy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, look at that, folks. I mean, this was not talked about pre-show. The dropping of LA Knight. Yeah. And picking up Adam Cole, baby. All right. And here's what Matthew Thomas is doing. Not only is he getting a match on the pay-per-view, he's getting a specialty match as well. And this match is really a toss-up. Who's going to win? We don't know.
Well, if you look at Cole, he's one of the people that's being protected really well. The likes of a Bryan Danielson, the likes of a CM Punk, believe a perfect win-loss record at this point. So I don't see him getting a blemish here.
Okay,
I see the team of SuperClick getting the victory.
Folks, it has been announced Matthew Thomas will be dropping LA Knight and picking up the SuperClick member Adam Cole. I find that I'm going to take Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage. I have Christian Cage on my side. So, again, match and specialty. So, right now we're split on 2 of the 3 matches. How about this match, Matthew? Darby Allin, MJF. I mean, they talk about the 4 pillars, and MJF put it out there, and that's going to be a term, a promo, really a point in time that they're going to be able to go back to. The 4 pillars of AEW, 2 of them in a match.
It's such a toss-up, but I think you got to go MJF
as long as it's not a toss-off.
It might be one of those as well. That's on the post show, I think. But you got to look. You got to think the smart money is Adam Page winning the title, and you've got to start building up strong heels to feud with your face champion. And I think the MJF is right at the top of that list. So I like the bragging rights that a win here for MJF gives him.
This could be reminiscent of a, say, Triple H and Rock, or, Rock and Stone Cold type match where, they've had multiple matches throughout their careers together and the rivalries throughout the company. This is a young match between 2 young up-and-coming stars, Darby Allin and MJF. I'm going to take MJF as well, and you're 100% right on that because we need some big heels to start popping up. All right, let's move on to CM Punk and Eddie Kingston. Now, there's really no stipulations in this match, but what Eddie Kingston wants, he doesn't want to win this match. He wants to hurt Punk so bad that he retires for another 7 years. Matthew, what do you think?
The right move here is to put Eddie Kingston over. You've got to make Punk's first loss mean something, and I don't know that it could mean more right now or do more for somebody than it could Eddie Kingston. What we saw on the promo last week on Rampage, what we have seen this week in that wonderful essay by Eddie Kingston, that audience is ready to make another star, and his name's Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston going over Punk here.
Okay. You know what? As much as I want Kingston to win because he's part of the team they call Meatheads, I feel like they're going to make Punk win. I think Eddie should win as well, but I'm picking Punk for this match.
Oh.
Now.
Well, I guess.
Go ahead.
No, I guess we'll see. We'll see the battle of the wits there.
That's right. Our battle of the tits. All right, let's move on. In a match that we all thought was probably going to be an easy layup for Bryan Danielson, now I honestly think is a 50-50 split, even a 60-40 towards my man, God's champion, Miro, taking on Bryan Danielson for the World Title Eliminator Tournament Finals.
It's tough because you think, it's a foregone conclusion the way that the AEW Championship's going to go.
Correct.
It would make sense to have a strong heel going up against Hangman Page, but this is I think
real heel, a true heel, an absolute heel. Because let's go back a second and let's say that's Moxley taking on Danielson. Yeah. Moxley would have probably won that over Danielson and gone on to take on Adam Page, but Moxley still cheered. Now you have an absolute monster heel, which is what Adam Page needs.
So here we go. I think that Page beating Omega, it goes a long ways towards, helping establish Page as a very, very credible champion. I don't think it does what Page beating Bryan Danielson does. So that's why, as tough as it is to predict, I think we're still going to have the Bryan Danielson win here. So he's that much stronger when he goes against Hangman Page, and that's where his first loss is going to come, in Hangman Page. That's the match that's going to make Adam Page.
Miro, your winner and the future #1 contender. In a Minneapolis street fight, the Inner Circle taking on Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page, and American Top Team. And what that means is Dan Lambert is the 3rd member of American Top Team.
I think you got to put Top Team over here. And as much as I've enjoyed them, as much as I've enjoyed Jericho, I think the Inner Circle run of Jericho has kind of run its course here. And I see a chance to really, really make 2 new two new stars in the likes of Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. I think that those are the two guys that are going to come out of this feud.
Oh, dude, let's not make Page too big a star, because then it's Page versus Page in a cage.
That's what you got to do. That's the smart money right there. So I'm looking for Top Team to get the win here. I don't think Lambert's going to pin Jericho as they're going for, but I think Top Team's going to pick up the victory.
The Tag Team Championships on the line. Also members of the team they call Meatheads, the Lucha Brothers. Cero and Mero. Oh, wait, Cero. Damn it. And I messed it up now. El Miedo. Yeah, boy, oh boy. Cero El Miedo. The Lucha Brothers. Ray Phoenix and Cero El Miedo taking on FTR for the AEW titles. Now, remember, FTR won the AAA championships off of the Lucha Brothers. Who wins this match?
I think the team they call Meatheads is taking a title loss here. I see FTR picking up and having a clean sweep, having both titles.
Nah, not happening. Why would they give the titles right away to the Lucha Brothers? I think they keep them with the Lucha Brothers. Matthew Thomas, the Women's Championship on the line. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, taking on the number one contender, Tay Conte. I don't see Britt losing, but, I mean, if she loses it, Tay Conte is not bad.
Yeah, that belt's not going anywhere. Britt Baker retains here.
The main event. What we've waited 2+ years for, and technically 1 year for, because Full Gear of 2020 was the Eliminator Finals between Omega and Page, and now it's Omega and Page for the AEW Championship. Don Callis is back, and he'll be ringside with Kenny Omega. The coronation begins this Saturday night.
Yeah, and very rarely do you have everybody so excited and things built to a fever pitch over a match that I feel is this predictable. When you do, it's a very special moment. I mean, this is quintessentially what everybody feels as a coronating moment. Now, you could go in a different direction, but at this point, it would feel disingenuous. It would feel like you were doing it for the sake of shock value, and I don't know that the response to that would be it's not good heat. It's very disappointed, angry heat you would get from a crowd. Especially, look at the upcoming schedule. You've got Dynamite next Wednesday.
Following Dynamite, November 17th, Norfolk, Virginia.
Give everybody that feel good moment they're waiting for here. I think it's hopefully a foregone conclusion. Adam Page wins the title here.
Any surprises for the pay-per-view?
What's that Wyndham guy doing?
He is filming a movie, I believe.
Interesting. So, that's, they really set the bar high in the last pay-per-view with not one but two big surprises. So that would
do we need the surprises? Would a surprise take away from Adam Page's title victory?
I don't know that it's... If you do it, I don't think you save it till the main event. I think you would need to keep that clear. I think you would have to do it earlier in the show. Let me ask you this. Miro's been talking a lot about his wife recently. Might we see a surprise in that regard?
Maybe she comes to the ring with him. And speaking of Miro, you segued perfectly. If or when Adam Page wins this championship, does Miro come out afterwards and destroy Page?
I don't know. I don't know. That's it's a story that is people would like to see. I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens Saturday.
You want him to have the feel good at the end of the show. Let it happen in Virginia in front of his grandmother from the library.
Make sure his grandmother maybe she'll be in attendance Saturday night, as a matter of fact. But give him the confetti, give him the pomp and circumstance, give him some streamers, some balloons, some bubble wrap, whatever you
some
can make him feel special. Yeah, throw those in there as well too.
Well, mahalo, Matthew Thomas, the M.O.T.I, Matthew on the Island. I know we were having technical difficulties before, but we got it in Friday morning. Hey, folks, again, if you don't want to order the pay-per-view on traditional pay-per-view outlets through your cable provider or Bleacher Report, AMC theaters are showing the pay-per-view. Not every AMC theater across the country, so you'll have to check your local listings, but AMC.com, I believe, is the website address. You want to check and see if your local AMC theater is showing the Full Gear pay-per-view, and you might be able to hang out with some of your wrestling fans and get some popcorn, get some pretzel bites, get some, overpriced soda. Go ahead and watch it amongst friends. Matthew, where are you going to be watching?
And I'm going to be watching via the either Bleacher Report or Fight. Now, if as long as Fight is available in the U.S., I'm probably going to go the Fight route. If not, I'll have to go a Bleacher
Well, are
Report
you
route.
where they consider it the U.S. because you're not on the Continental 48?
I'm in the yeah, I'm not on the I'm not statesides as some of the cool kids say, but I do have some breaking news here in the last few minutes of the show. uh I'm getting the presses ready to print some more Thomas Tender because the sunglasses have been found, so there is going to be some reward money dished out.
Gotcha. What was the name of the island boy that brought you your glasses?
I have not gotten him to sign a waiver yet to speak his name on air. So, for legal purposes, he shall remain nameless.
Fair enough. Well, you are not nameless. You're Matthew Thomas, and I am the man they call Meathead. Thanks for listening all week long. Make sure to like and subscribe to us wherever you're listening, on Apple, on Spotify, on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're checking us out, on the Twitter machine. So, for Matthew Thomas, for Linda Kay down in the Ville, I'm the man they call Meathead. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a great week, and we'll talk full gear on Monday morning. So long, everyone.